Welcome everyone, Jason X back with another Power of Positivity video. This one is a little more in depth about depression, mental illness, something I've battled most of my life, at least most of my adult life anyway. Um, at 14, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, multiple personality disorder, depression, seasonal depression, and anxiety. Pretty heavy shit to put on a 14-year-old, hey? Um, they called it a chemical imbalance in my brain, and they hospitalized me at St. Paul at St. Therese Medical Center for 4 months. Uh, I don't remember a whole lot. They had me extremely drugged up. I'll be honest with you. It was a really fucked up time in my life, especially being so young. To this day, at 35, I still battle. I still battle some of those demons, especially depression. You know, anxiety. That shit just doesn't go away. Over the years, I've learned I don't need pills. Um, my positive reinforcement in the last 6 months, I've learned, is more powerful than any fucking pill I've been on in the last 20 fucking years. Seriously. Um, the power of positivity. I can't explain in words. I really can't. And you've seen me try and explain it many times. Being able to stop looking at yourself with self hatred and blaming yourself for everything in your past, is really hard on somebody's soul. It really is. Depression is not a fucking joke. Mental illness is not a fucking joke. And I don't appreciate people that joke around about it. You know, I have had two very close people in my life that I consider to be brothers. Jamie McMullen and fucking Adam Julian. My son is named after both of those men who both, because of mental illness, took their own life. Like I said, this is a very serious subject for me, and this is why I want to preach about the power of positivity, because now, today, on this day, January 30th, 2020, I am the most clear minded I have been in my entire life. Because I literally owe it all to the power of positivity, because I stopped being scared of shit. I stopped being scared to fail. I started believing in myself and gave myself faith that I can start small and work my way up. So back in July 2019, I started on this journey that I'm now 6 months into. I was 307 pounds, depressed, couldn't even get on the floor to play with my kid. I could barely run around. I can't even call that running. It's a fast walk at best for most people. So I got a Fitbit, and I started adding up my steps every day. And every day I started getting a little further and a little further. 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000, and I kept going. And I kept going and I kept going. And anybody that's followed my journey on Facebook or anything else, you know that I have hit huge goals over those last 6 months, including 60,000 steps in a day, which was 48 fucking kilometers, one fucking day. I was so determined to smash goals and set records for myself that I did not stop until I hit it. And I didn't just start out at 60,000. Like I said, I started really small. But the power of positivity, especially with my music, positive music puts you into a positive frame of mind. And when you're in a positive frame of mind, things become a lot more clear mentally. You become more positive, you become more successful, literally, because you have faith in yourself. If nobody else in this world is going to have faith in you, at least have faith in yourself, right? Are you sitting there doubting anything about yourself? Do you think you're overweight? Do you think you might want to eat healthier or whatever? Do you think you might want to learn a new trade, a new job, a new skill, whatever it is? How many times have you sat there and you just procrastinated and you're like, no, you know what? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it later. Well, guess what? Tomorrow never fucking comes and later never fucking happens for most people. Sometimes people will actually get their shit together and they're going to say, you know what? I've had enough. I want a better life. I want to be happy and successful for myself, not for everybody else, for myself. Because if you're not doing it for yourself, again, you're not doing it for the right fucking reasons. Exercise. You want to clear up your mentality? Exercise. There's no fucking way that you're going to tell me if you give yourself 3 days, that's it. How many days do you sit around just doing nothing? Give yourself 3 days. Not do it, not me. Give it to yourself. Give yourself 3 days. Get up. Do a walk. Don't go fucking way overboard. Do something that you can do legitimately and get through. The next day, do it again, but go just a little bit further. Add one block on your walk. The next day, add one more block. After 3 days, I guarantee you on day 4, you're going to get up and you're going to want to do it because you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start noticing that mentally you're starting to get happier. You're starting to get more things done. You can think I'm full of shit, and that's absolutely fine, but I completely urge everybody to do at least 5 minutes of research on the power of positivity and what it will do for your mind, your body, your soul, emotionally, physically, mentally. You have no idea the power that your mind actually possesses until you start to learn how to unlock it. I'm sorry this was such a long video, but with people dealing with mental illnesses, it's not something I want to rush, especially with something that I've dealt with for 20 years. Okay? I don't like feeling like crap. There's days I wake up, I don't want to get out of bed. But I do because I have to. I cannot let this fucking demon defeat me. I have to grab that fucking demon by the horns and make it my bitch every day. And the more and more I believe in myself and the more and more positive energy I put out there into the world and into myself and with faith and belief, the easier those fucking days get, and they become fewer and far between. I can tell you this, for 20 years I've dealt with this shit. Exercise, get off your ass, go for a walk, go for a jog, go for a run, listen to positive music, don't listen to all that yelling and screaming and blah blah blah. No, use that for when you're doing weights. Maybe that's a good thing to get you all jacked up. That's when you put on that fuck you music. No, until then, when you're trying to get yourself into a better frame of mind, listen to positive music. I fucking love country music, and I'm not fucking ashamed to say that. I also go see a therapist, and that shit really fucking helps mentally. Somebody who's completely unbiased that you can just open up to. I am completely fucking positive for the first time in my life. Very few things bring me down anymore. I bring myself down based on the fact that because I'm out of prison and I'm not off parole, finding employment right now is extremely fucking hard. Nobody wants to trust an ex-con. I get it. It's your business. It's your money. It's your livelihood. I get it. Somebody will give me that fucking chance, and then this step will be over with, and I'll go on to the next one, and then the next one, and I'm going to keep smashing goals, because once you get yourself into that frame of mind, you can't stop smashing goals. You can't stop setting higher and higher standards for yourself, and that's what I implore in all of you, and that's what I want to get across to everybody. It doesn't matter what your battle is, mentally, physically, emotionally, you can overcome anything if you just have a little bit of fucking faith in yourself. Do a little research of the power of positivity, and I swear to God, you're gonna fucking believe me. Just actually try it. Take 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes of your life. Go use the bathroom. You're sitting there on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram anyway. Why not just do something that might change your actual fucking life? I love you all. Jason X out.